Once plagued with attendance problems has come up with an innovative way to track tardies and hold students accountable for their behavior. Action News education reporter Linda Muma takes us to Mount Whitney High School in Visalia and shows us how it's using technology to encourage students to earn certain privileges.
It's called Scan Student Identification Card Authorization, or SSICA. Using a smartphone, school administrators can scan student IDs to determine whether they have permission to leave at lunch or to attend an event like a football game.
There you go.
Armed with smartphones and standing guard at the gates, these Mount Whitney High School administrators are zapping student IDs.
All right, you're good. Thank you. You got it.
It's the school's latest effort to combat excessive tardies and keep track of students both on and off campus during lunch.
Anytime you're in charge of an old school with lots of points of ingress and egress, it's important that you work hard to monitor those points and try to make sure that you provide, like I said, a safe environment for our kids.
The app was created last summer by Assistant Principal Dr. Pete Chavez and launched at the beginning of the school year.
This is, I think, a need that a lot of schools have, a lot of high schools, middle schools, where we can scan ID cards and instantly we could see if this student owes any fines, owes any Saturday schools or lunch detentions, and that way we could give privileges to those kids.
The concept is simple. If a student has more than 3 tardies in a week, they get detention. If the detention hasn't been served, the screen turns red and they're turned away. If it has, the screen appears green and the student is allowed off campus for lunch.
We used to have a big problem with kids coming in late to 5th period, and now that we started scanning kids and providing consequences right after lunch, our tardies have really diminished.
For example, before the program, school administrators say between 200 and 250 students had more than 3 tardies a week. Now that number has dropped to around 80 or 90, and students tell me they're making more of an effort to get to class on time.
I like it because it keeps my attendance in check with graduation and then my late fees, so I'm not last minute hustling to get my late fee paid off.
You can find the app for free for both iPhone and Android in the App Store. A subscription runs from $1,800 to $2,600, and schools in Chowchilla, Exeter, and as far away as Texas are looking into launching similar programs. In Visalia, Linda Muma, ABC30, Action News.